I will be showing you each product I'm going to be using. Okay, so we're going to start now. Ideally, we wouldn't have any makeup on the eyes. We would have removed with the micellar bypassing. But in this case, because what it's important here to see is the protocol of the H element, okay? So I'm going to start. I think the face is too up for me. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I'm taking, I don't know if you can see it here, the H element cleansing bar, which has this shape, okay? So we're gonna use it. So this is like a ball, and it's going to perform the cleansing. With just a little bit, it's enough. Okay, so I'm going to work it out in my hands and start applying it. Let me put this here. Okay. I'm going to apply it, trying to avoid the makeup in the eyes in this case. So remind you, this is very moisturizing, and as long as I'm working it, it starts becoming oily. And as this is like a cleansing phase, I'm not going to stay and to perform a heat massage, okay? So then I will wet my fingers into water, just a little bit, and we will see how it becomes a little milk. So this is a nice experience to have as a client. Okay, so only with this action it's already relaxing. Okay, always short nails, please. I'm going to wet the tissue. I'm going to remove that light footage. Right. So it's removing completely the makeup. One side first, and then the other side. Trying to use your screen, and some people will not be able to see. Okay, so now the skin is a bit wet. What I'm going to do is to remove excessive water with a paper tissue. No more. Good, so the skin is clean now. What I'm going to do now is to stimulate the skin with the resurfacing solution, which is going to remove the rest of oils that stay in the skin, and it's going to help me penetrate the active ingredients later, later. So for that step, I will wear my gloves because it has some acids and I want to keep safe. I have a small size, you can see. Then this is the resurfacing solution. You can see here. The little bottle with transparent liquid inside. Then in the box, it comes with this, I don't know how it's called in English.
Safe even for the sensitive skin, right?
Yes, absolutely. If it's itching a little bit, it's not really a problem. It's not going to happen that much, okay?
Just to remove the first layer of the skin.
This is to remove the oils that we still have. Sorry. So we open it, never in front of the face, never above the face, because it could go into the eyes, okay? So we have these double-sided cotton pads that come into the box. So one side is soft and the other one is rough. We're going to use always the soft one first to stay safe as well. And how much am I going to apply? I'm going to take 2 times this, how is that called? Yes, the dropper, okay, thank you. So I'm going to fill it. And I'm applying it completely. And again, 2 times per cotton pad. So I have one here. And that's enough. Then we close it well so it don't fall down anymore. And as you will see, it has like these little pockets. So I'm going to put my fingers inside. Okay, that way. Yeah. And I can hold them with my other fingers. So I'm going to start removing the excess of oil, first on the décolleté, then on the neck, always going up. She may be getting a little bit red. Okay, that would be enough. But then, okay, we're always removing more rest of makeup. But I can turn it, and now I'm going to use the rough side, not for the whole face, but for the nose. Why? Because I want to remove the skin here better, as it's thicker usually. And the piece and the chin a little. Okay, that's enough. Now, I can remove my gloves after this step. And what's happening now? I'm letting this to get dry. Also now, the diagnose system will have told me which boosters to use. Okay, the system in this case would have told me maybe 15 plums of each booster, for example. But here, the ones that we have are the firming and the brightening ones. Okay, this is a really good combination to get firmness and to get brightness in the skin. So this is how it looks like. Can you see here? Alright, so the way to use it, we remember we have to use the hydrovalence cream first, okay? Because this is going to drive the active ingredients inside the skin. So I'm going to apply always for each treatment 4 plums of this. And I'm going to put them into this little mold here. So it's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's enough, more than enough. Okay, we close it, we make sure that there is no air going inside. And then, the way to use the boosters is, I will remove that. I will unlock here. And for example, I will apply 15 of this one. So, because it's new, it didn't come yet, so 1. Let me check it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, enough. When I finish, I close it again, so there is no air going inside, and also applying that, okay? So that's the way to preserve it well for very, very, very long time, even if we didn't have any treatment before we get it. Okay, 15 of each of them, 15 plums, it's a really good treatment. Then closing that. And I'm going to be removing it. I'm going to be mixing this until I get a nice mix. It's very easy, right? Okay, no complications until here, right? So, now I'm going to get ready for the massage. Okay, good. Let me double check there is no water or anything. I'm going to make sure it's just clean. Okay. Okay, so before I start, what I'm going to do is to give some relaxation to the client. How? So I'm going to...
Excuse me, this
Yes.
you will keep the glitter solution or you will remove it?
I'm sorry?
You clean the face with the glitter solution. You
Yes.
will keep it or you will remove it?
No, the resurfacing solution stayed on the skin and I let it dry. What I did now was to remove some drop of water that I had here, okay? But I let it dry because I wanted to stay, okay? So, yeah. So let's start. So we would do the relaxation. She's not really relaxed. We can do that 3 times or as many as you want. With this, we are not spreading anything. We're just relaxing the person, okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to apply a little bit on the tips of my hands, fingers, and I'm going to start. I don't know if you can see them. Okay. What I'm doing is to drain the body and bring the liquids to the armpits. Okay, and here I do this movement. Three times. And then I will do the same on the neck. So doing like it's all, I don't know if you can see from here. And then when I arrive into the shoulders, I press down. And I can do that 3 times as well. Always in the shoulders go down. now it's time to apply a lot of cream. So applying that. And I will put it in the whole neck and liquid. Always keeping in touch with my whole hand, with the skin, right? Never leaving a space without touching her skin. So there is no disconnection, okay? Now I'm going to do these firming movements in the neck. I start from the right, go to the left, and repeat that 3 times. So here, well, I see my fingers are dry already, so I'm going to apply more. Green. I'm going to distribute doing this movement. And now, from half of it, I will go until the end of the ears. So this is training a lot. Okay, so I'm going to turn the head to the right. Yeah, you need to be comfortable right there. So I'm going to be applying the product in this direction. So I will make sure all the skin has product on it. And from here I will start working. So, this is the double flip. She has really good skin and really good muscles, so maybe we cannot really see the movement. But what I'm doing is to remove, to do a deep massage. Okay. I'm sure you already do this in all massages. This is going to remove a lot our blood and our lymphatic system. So it's going to be giving us a lot of brightness into the skin, and nutrition and oxygen to our cells. Always into the tension lines, working in that direction. And we can repeat that as many times as we want. So we are saying 3 per action, 3 per movement, but maybe we want to do less or we want to do more. After that, we would do this movement. And this is to get firmness as well. That has to be quick and superficial, not very deep. Okay? Once again, we can repeat it 3 times, so many as we need. And after that, with these 2 fingers, middle and first, I will do the treatment deeper and more slowly. And I will go into the mesoestetic lines. And once here, I will do this movement and I will train until the base of the neck. So again, we can see how the skin is getting a lot of color now because it's being very stimulated. And here, 3 times. Now, without stop touching her, Yeah? I'm sorry, can somebody give him a microphone? I couldn't really hear him. Thank you.
I want to know how many minutes we need to do this.
How many minutes?
Yeah.
As much as you want.
Because in every treatment, we need to know how many minutes.
Well, if you want, you can perform it for 30 minutes, for example.
This one.
Not completely this movement, but the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, if you want to stay here 10 minutes or 5, that's good. Okay, thank you. Then I will move that way. I will be here. Then I will show you from the other side, as you can see. Okay. So I'm going to do this movement, always on the tension lines going up, driving everything to the ears. Okay. Trying always to firm the skin. And then leaving my hand here, my right hand here, and with my left one, I will do this here. It might be a bit of tension, so I will be careful not to hurt her. And I can perform this 3 times. Always careful with the neck, not to close her right, her breathing right. So without stopping touching her, I'm going to move her face to the other side. I'm going to perform the same. Yeah, I will. Okay. So I'm applying a bit more of cream to this side. So again, we are applying products. First action is for that. After that, double flip. Those are the firming movements, okay? So if the person had a lot of, didn't have any firmness at all, or it was really a normal facial without very structured lines, we would do that for a long time. And after this, we will start with the quick one. Superficial and quick. And again, we can do it 3 times. Start with the machine, go into the tension lines up to the ears. And the last would be with the middle finger and the first one. We would do it deeper, and we would go in the nasogeneal lines, and going until the end of the neck. This will give us firmness. If she had that she has some wrinkles, they will look less deeper after that. I'm staying here with my left hand and with my right hand without too much strength. I will get into the ear. Very relaxing. If she had a lot of tension in this muscle, I would go softly to not to hurt her. Alright, so we're going to go back into the center. Okay. Make sure everything is on place. I'm applying a little bit more cream because now I'm going to be working the front piece, okay? So starting from the chin again, we're gonna draw like a smile. How? With this movement, with how's that figure called? And somebody tell me? Thumbs, right? Yes, with my thumbs I'm going to bring like a smile here. I don't know if you can see it. And after that I'm going to go up. And I'm going to put my hands on her front, and with this finger I will be working on the nose lines. So these lines, this movement is very relaxing, and also here. Once I have done this, I will stop in the eyebrows. I'm not going to touch her a lot, but we can stay into the eyebrow, and we can pressure 3 times. One here, but in front of the eyebrow, in here, and also in here. And from here, I'm going to work out on the wrinkles around the auricular area, which she doesn't have at all. But if somebody had, that feels very nice. 3 times. Okay, so from here, we will do soft movement, and we would draw like an 8, like an infinite sign, okay? That is way relaxing, so good. And after this, sorry. Yes, from here, what I'm going to do is to apply my hands on her, and I will pressure a little bit on the eye, so that feels really relaxing with the middle finger. And from here, I will this movement. Oh, sorry, I was forgetting the front one. Okay, so from here we will do this to relax the front, because this movement will give us a lot of firmness as well. If we are very stressed and they do this, that will feel really good with the firmness. And so after this, I'm going to do these little stairs from one side to the other, from the right to the left and the left to the right. The only fingers that are giving pressure are the ones going up. The other ones, they are not pressuring. And after this, then I'm going to pressure here, where the hair starts growing, 3 times, and then with the thumbs I will down until here, and I pressure in the shoulders. And that will be it. Okay? So that was it. After that, we're going to apply the firming mask. We have the crystal fiber mask and we have the instant firming. So we are going to apply the instant firming. Let me double check. So now, I'm going to show you how to apply the instant firming mask, which is two-phase mask. So for that we have this ball, which is a little bit bigger than the other one. And they come in two sachets. So that would be the crystal fiber, which we are not going to use it now because it looks similar to the crystal fiber mask that you already know. And the instant firming mask, it has the powder and the gel. So we are going to mix them without any water. First of all, I'm going to clean up a bit my hands. Otherwise I will not be able to open. Okay, so I'm opening, if I can, because I have my hands with the print, so it's a bit hard. Do we have any scissors or something? Thank you. So what is happening here? We are applying this gel inside the bowl. We have to apply it all. Actually, it's very easy with one hand. Thank you. Good. That was really good. Thank you. Nice. Then, thank you, Joanne. So Joanne has opened the powder one for me, and we are going to put it here. Simple. Okay, so it's all on it. And with the spatula, I'm going to mix it. Okay? No water needed. Just mix it with energy. Not what I am doing here. So with the firming mask, the instant firming mask, we are going to have the ingredients that she has on the skin to get deeper. And it's going to moisturize a lot as well and give this firmness that she has already. So you have really good skin. So as you can see, we are getting this mix. Not hard to get. Until it looks kind of homogeneous. So the trick of this is to apply it properly, which is the most difficult part of it. But it's not hard anyway. So now that we have it, I'm going to start applying it. We can apply it also in top of the lips, in top of the eyes, and I'm going to do that now because she wouldn't feel very comfortable. But on the lips, do you want me to apply it on the lips? Okay. She will feel this calm sensation, like a lot of moisturizing sensation as well on the skin. And I'm going to apply it now. So you can put your hand here. Right. Thank you. We can apply it also in the neck. If it catches any hair, it's not a problem because it will not be removed. It's going to respect any hair. Okay? We will see how it changes as long as I am applying it. So it will start looking nicer a bit later. So apply it gently. Now I'm going to go up into lips, right? Don't worry, if it goes a bit inside, it's not really going to happen that. So, always careful, there's no drops around. And in the end, I always try to make it a bit thicker, so it will be easier to remove later. Also in the nose. Also going to clean out the skin. Okay, so let's start applying here. Now the other side. We never have to go against the direction. We try to follow the same direction always. Don't worry about how it looks like, because it's going to perform well anyway. Applying the last bit now. So I remind you the mesoestetic system is also in this scalp. Okay? There's a bit of hair here. I'm going to put inside the hat. Okay. So as soon as it starts drying, we will see how the texture may change a little bit. But don't worry too much about it. What we need here is to be a bit quick, because the client is not really looking into her skin at that moment, so what is important is to apply it as quick as we can. If you still have a bit of product, you can apply it in top of that. Now I'm not going to remove it quickly because it didn't dry yet. But as soon as it dries, you will see how easily we can take it off with no kind of problem. So I'm just going to leave that here. Yeah, enough. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, any doubts until here? Anybody wants to ask anything? Everything fine? Okay, so let's actually leave her 5 minutes. And that would be the last step. Okay, so after removing this, she would be ready to go home. Okay? Or we could also apply mesoestetic, sun protection, and after that we would be ready to go home. Have you been treating with antiaging already? Waiting 5 minutes, because otherwise I cannot do it. Any doubts until here? Did you apply that before? Did anybody use that mask before? No? Anybody has any question? Do you usually work with a crystal fiber mask? No? Anybody? Do you usually work with crystal fiber mask? Yes? What is it? Okay. Do you like it? Okay. So that would be the same application. Okay. We would have the neck side, the neck section, and then the face section. So we would apply it the same way and leave it for 20 minutes. Okay. After that, we would remove it, and if we had some liquids, we would spread them to the skin, and that would be the same. But with the antiaging and mesoestetic system action as well. Okay. So we'll see how is it. Start drying. We'll give it a couple of minutes. It's feeling a bit cold now. The mask is getting a bit cold. She's absorbing everything. Did you see the boosters before? Anybody? I want to show them. Okay. Okay. Next week. Just wanted to show them a little bit how they work. So they need to know here. They can remove that and they can unlock that from here. And when they finish, they close it. Showing you the products closer, so you will have the chance to see. So when you get the box, you get 3 boosters inside. of one kind of booster. Remember, we have the brightening one, the firming one, the intensifying, and the anti-wrinkle. So if I have finished, for example, the brightening one, and I want to get more, I can get a box with 3 inside of it. So this way I don't need to buy the whole range. I can get the products that I am using the most. Okay, now the mask is getting really warm. I can see how she's absorbing everything very quickly because it's getting warm. Let's go leave it for a couple of minutes more. What's the thing that is making you feel excited about it? It smells really nice, yes. And when you use it on the face, it feels really good. Sorry? You can apply it in the night or in the day. Okay, so let's check. I'm gonna leave it. So as you could see, it was a completely manual treatment. No devices, no technologies here, rather than the hands. Okay. Any doubts? Fine. Were you perform? Yes. You liked it? Okay. It would be good if somebody would treat us sometimes. Okay. Yes? Yeah. Yes. Exactly. This is good because some people, they don't like the fillers, they don't like to feel pain, they really want to look nice without suffering, so that's a treatment for them. Yes. And you can also combine it with fillers. We're going to see soon how we remove it, right? Okay, so in a second I'm going to remove the mask, so you will see how easily it goes off. Okay, so we will see how in one piece I'm going to remove it. Okay. So because we don't have much time, but 20 minutes should be enough. So we will remove it that way. Okay. So, not a problem with the head. Okay. How do you feel? Okay, so she feels the lips are plumping. This is what I was telling you that would happen, which is really, really good because that shows that it's also moisturizing, not only firming, but also moisturizing from the very deep. So I'm going to help you remove that from the face, yeah? Oh, sorry. it's okay. So not difficult to remove, okay? So her skin looks nice now. She already had a really nice skin, but it also looks like more relaxed. The redness has gone down a little bit, and also looks very planty and really, really nice quality of your skin. It looks very glowy, okay? So that was it. Thank you very much for being here.